Now, black farmers in South Africa are hoping to boost transformation in the sector in a new model aimed at supporting emerging farmers. The Kagiso Trust's Socio-Economic Development Unit has announced a farmer aggregator model to fast-track transformation in the agricultural sector. The development agency brought together industry stakeholders, including farmers, retailers, and financial institutions, to unveil the model's potential. A business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, has the details.
As informal farmers in the Eastern Cape reel from the effects of climate change, emerging farmers continue to struggle with access to water and electricity on their farms. However, retailer Spar, which runs an aggregator focused on supporting rural farmers, say those are not the biggest headwinds farmers face.
The big one is consistency of supply and consistency of quality.
This, according to the Agricultural Development Agency, is where the farmer aggregator model comes in.
You have to think about different parts that have to change in the system, including the farmer behavior. And it's not just farmers that are new in the system, it's also about commercial farmers in the system, right? And that we talk inclusivity, so I'm talking black and white farmers in the same system.
The CEO of Made in Rural, an agribusiness specializing in poultry, agrees somewhat. Learning the trade from her grandfather, who farmed for 75 years before his death, Lieko Makwena argues that it's not just the farmers that need a mind shift for aggregator models to actually make a dent in transforming the agricultural sector.
I'm here trying to solve for the same thing. And Leona, you're right. We just keep trying to solve everything. And So yeah, I stand here having tried for the past 8 years, because in 2010 things didn't work out the way that I thought they were going to work out. So the mindset shift doesn't only need to change with the farmer. It actually needs to change with every single stakeholder in the ecosystem.
Now an aggregator herself, she says she has learned valuable lessons over the years, like not trying to solve for everything. She says she scaled down her aggregator model to focus on the demand side of the ecosystem instead of being a jack of all trades and a master of none.
As an example, we do an offtake for Nando's. And, in the beginning, we tried to do like a variety of crops that came with its own challenges. So we do for the chilies, and mainly because it's a very easy crop to maintain. And the spec is not that, they're just worried about the color.
Consultancy group Kumo Iatebo highlights that finances must also participate for any farmer aggregator model to work.
When you're a grain farmer, time is important. And so then it starts with even funding. So those that make funding available, it's important they approve the funding on time and make the funding available on time. Because if that doesn't happen, you've destroyed the program already.
Kagiso Trust, the development agency that hosted the Farmer Aggregator Model Roundtable, announced that it too would implement one and will supply more details on how farmers can be involved later in the year. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.